Already? I know.
Wow. Okay, one down. Friends and family, I want to welcome you here today to celebrate the love of John Michael and Gary. It has been a long road for them personally and for us as a people. But in the end, love must and does win out over everything. And the two lives that we officially bind together today will be an enduring testament to that truth. When we first sat down to discuss what kind of wedding the two of you wanted, you told me the story of your first wedding to each other. 13 years ago, you bought rings, you went home and changed into your PJs, went into separate rooms, and then wrote your vows. Then you came back together, and you read your vows, and you exchanged rings, becoming married in your own eyes. For this wedding today, you stressed that you wanted a traditional wedding, something that was what you had been deprived. So I want to start by setting the record straight on this issue. Gary, I know you love history lessons, you love my little documentaries, so here's today's lesson. In the West, most traditional wedding ceremonies are less than a couple of hundred years old, and most are religious in nature. But if you go further back, 1,000 years back to the turn of the last millennium, weddings looked really different. When two people decided to marry, there was no priest, no witnesses, no state to say yea or nay. They met privately, and they exchanged what was called the verbum, which was a promise between them that they were married. And afterwards, they would share this news with their family and their friends and their community, and they would be married in the eyes of everyone. So is any of this sounding familiar to you? So I'm sorry, my dears, I can't give you the traditional wedding that you want, because you are more traditionally married than any straight couple here. So I hope you'll excuse me, and I will just do a 21st century wedding. So this is the part where I define marriage, and I tell you what makes a good marriage. But too many people have tried to define marriage, and virtually no one gets it right. And that's because no one can ever define marriage for someone else. A marriage is made up is between two unique individuals, and they create something unique, something that has never been seen or experienced before and never will be again. So although I cannot define marriage for you, I can tell you that the only right way to be married is the right way for you. You've had to make your own way so far, because there are no models of what a gay marriage looks like. And this, in a strange way, not having anything to copy, no traditional roles to fall into, has been a blessing for you two, because you've had to figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you want to be together. So hold on to the lessons that that's taught you. Cherish what is special about the way the two of you are together, because that is also where your future happiness lies. Okay, now my lecturing is out of the way, so let's get to the good part. You did this once traditionally in private, and now you do it in the light of day before all of your family and friends and the world. Nice and loud into the back seat.
Yes. 13 years ago, we founded the Richardson Empire with the aspirations to create a wonderful home and family that is full of love. Together, we build a life that provides opportunities for us to grow as a couple and as individuals. And I want you to know that I'm so fulfilled by you and the life that we have created. And I'm so proud of each moment that we have experienced together and the goals that we have accomplished. Today, I commit to you to always keep those aspirations alive, to support our goals and our life inspirations to the fullest, and to continue to build upon our friendship, our partnership, and now officially our marriage, with love and reverence. I love you all the most within me.
The moment I laid eyes on you in Blockbuster's 30th floor elevator bay, I knew you were meant to be a part of my life. Little did I know just how much you would mean to me. I could never fully express the pleasure it's been being able to share the last 13 years with you, to watch our relationship grow, to watch our family grow, and now to watch the state of Washington grow. You are my partner in every way, my confidant and my counselor when I've completely lost my mind, my navigator when she realized I have absolutely no sense of direction, and most importantly, my best friend, always there, usually right, and so very patient with me. It is an honor to stand today in front of our friends and family and profess my undying love, and to promise myself and my world to you for the rest of my life. I love you so much.
No, don't do that.
No, I got it.
Okay, repeat after me. Take a set of hands. Getting ready to slide on. One hand.
Okay.
I, Gary, take you, John Michael, to be my wedded husband.
I, Gary, take you, John Michael, to be my wedded husband.
I promise to love and cherish you.
I promise to love and cherish you.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
Repeat after me, John. I, John Michael, take you, Gary, to be my wedded husband.
I, John Michael, take you, Gary, to be my wedded husband.
I promise to love and cherish you.
I promise to love and cherish you.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
One of my favorite authors, Madeleine L'Engle, said of marriage, "But ultimately there comes a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble. Because it is the nature of love to create, a marriage is something that has to be created. We too become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. And if we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as some people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all of the risks of freedom and the love which is permanent, and into that love which is not possession, but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession, but participation, then it is part of that co-creation which is our human calling, and which implies such risk that it is often rejected. It has taken a lot of courage for the two of you to arrive at this moment for many reasons, but the most important is this. It takes courage and strength to put your future and your happiness in the hands of another. To trust that they will cherish those things, that they will protect, and they will honor them. No pronouncement that I can make makes this any less true going forward. Get up each day and trust the other. Make yourself worthy of his trust in you. Embrace the freedom of loving and learning and growing each day with him and for him. And so, by the power vested in me by the newly enlightened state of Washington, the interwebs, and the Supreme Court of the United States of America, I now pronounce you husband and husband. You may kiss the bride.
Very good.